welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and we're located on the south spawn of Cliff, and it's under the command of KFB. Now, this tank is otherwise known as the leFH, Leaf Blower, or Fifi La Pew Pew. It's a 105mm light field howitzer mounted on top of a Char B1 French heavy tank.
Move out.
And battle has commenced. Oh, just moved straight the way through that covenanter there. Okay, KFB's taking him off to slightly further to the west. I think he's going to use the bushes here next to this house. Yep, he's setting up, and he's got an M41 HMC, the Tier 5 American, for his partner. Two Artys on both sides. The enemy's got a Bishop and an M41 HMC, and we're looking down the north side of the Western Pass at the moment. Doesn't appear to be any enemy tanks yet, but I'm sure they will turn up. Now, he can fire around about every 8 seconds, and it takes him, if he's got a good crew, he should be able to reload as fast as he can aim in and dial in on the target. And he's dialing in at the moment on that Skoda T25. It's a Tier 6 Czech medium. Fires around at him. No, it landed on the rock. You really do need to dial in the RT to get it accurate, otherwise you will miss the target. Fires at 14 TP, and that was accurate. One shot kill, 360 hit points, just like that. And that would have reminded the Skoda that there is an RT in the game that can take him out. And that's a nice hit, 117. Hit near the turret, I think. He's going to go for the Skoda again, rounds out. No, Skoda stops slowly, just for a second. We get another round in, round out. No, he's going to be behind him. Yep. You can work out how far you need to lead the target. He's just adjusting his position at the moment. He fires another round in, but it was full reticule, so obviously he's not going to hit the target when you've got a blown reticule. T-3485 at the base of the hill. Trying to work out exactly where he's going to go. Fires a round in, and no joy. The Skoda's now visible at the top of the hill, so it can hit him. Dialing in. It's pulling back just a little, and fires around. Oh, it's going to go behind him. Yep, it did. He aimed behind, thinking it was going to pull back. It didn't. It stopped by the side of the windmill. The lighthouse, rather, I'd say, not windmill. And it looks like our M41's also firing up there, because 2 Arty rounds landed in close succession. Oh, he's killed the 25-ton Polish. Right, going after the Hetzer. Round out. No, it's going to miss him. He pulled away after we fired. Now we can probably hit that Hetzer, that Matilda. Fire a round in, and yes! 182 hit points. Unfortunately, the Matilda's now on the move, so we need to estimate where he's going to go. Fire a round in. That's going to just go behind him. Yep. We can't see the tank on top of the hill, the Skoda. We can see another T-3485M. Or is it the same one as before? Because we hit the 25-ton TP before, didn't we? Okay, round out on the T-34. Gets 175 hit points of this time, and he's tracked him. Okay, he's dialed in again, fired again, and no, he didn't get him that time. Okay, we've got a 14 TP coming around the cliff. He takes out our 14 TP. We're lining up a shot, fires around it in, and yes, we're going to hit 121. It's useful. Fires another round in where he thinks it's going to go, but he misses on the occasion. 14 TP gets behind the building. Okay, we've got a 40 TP at the other end of the Western Pass and a 14 TP at the back. The 14 TP is probably going to be easier to hit because I think he's going to be less Arty safe. Round out. No, it falls short. That 40 TP is using the rocks for protection there. Now our Skoda T25's managed to make it up onto the second level, but we've lost sight of that one that was right at the top of the hill. And he's probably spotting our team at the moment. And we've got a Hetzer approaching along the cliff edge. I don't know if he's seen that. He has now. Okay, he's dialing in. Need to fully dial in before he can shoot. The Hetzer's taken a round from our T2640. And he's stopped behind that rock. We can now fire in and get an accurate shot. Oh, it went long. He's now gone to overhead view to see exactly where he can fire. And round out. That time he got the kill. Oh, yes, he got him. He got the Hetzer. Must have landed it right on the weak part at the back. So that's his third kill. He's got 3 now. Needs another 3 to get the Top Gun. Right, the 14 TP is still at the back, and he's just been killed by our Stug 3. Well, we're firing for that bush. Oh my god, he just killed the Bishop. The Bishop was located in that bush, and he found him. Now, that T-3485 was still there on the centre. He's fired a round in. He didn't know if the T-3485 was there. He centered his arc, which is good, but there's still a 14 TP somewhere around this area. We just can't see him at the moment. Now the scores are fairly even. There's still 6 tanks on both sides. There's the T-34. He did move, and he's now overlooking his own cap area, trying to prevent our guys from getting up into their cap area. Unfortunately, that Temple's going to get in the way. There's the Matilda. Okay, can he get a round on him? I think so. He's tracked. Round out. Oh, he got a kill. 72 hit points. It looked like a splash kill, actually. I don't think that hit him directly. I think it landed right next door to him. He was already badly damaged, and that took him out the game. So that's his 5th kill. One more, he gets the Top Gun. We still don't know where that 14 TP is. The P2640 will spot for us on that area. Of more concern, I suppose, is that T-3485, because he can stop our guys from getting to their enemy cap. Oh, their enemy Arty, the M41, just took out our Stug. And there's the T-34. And he's just taken out our VK-31-1P. That means now we are at a 1-tank disadvantage. Lining up a shot on the T-3485. And there's the 14 TP. We found him. He's not where we expected him to be. We fire around in and hit the T-3485. 142. He's killed immediately afterwards. Can we get this 14 TP? Round out. Yes, we can. 11 hit points. That's a Top Gun. Now, we've still got that Skoda up on top of the hill when last seen. The scores now are in our favour. There's the Skoda. He's come down from the hill. We never saw that, and he just took out our Matilda. And we're trying to tell our P2640 to head down and spot the Skoda T25. Still both Artys on our team. There's only one Arty left on the enemy team. Scores are even. There's 3 tanks on both teams. Of course, they've got the Panzer Sebsfar Lafetta Fiat, the Death Toaster, as well as the Skoda T25 and their M41, whilst we've got the M41, the Fifi, and the P2640. So really, our eyes and ears are the P2640. We need him to spot the enemy so we can shoot them. The view range on the Fifi is 390 meters. It's got the longest view range of any of the Arty in the game. But he's going to need to see the enemy before he can shoot them. And as it stands at the moment, sitting near, as he is near the cap area, he's probably not going to see the enemy until they're really close to the cap. Certainly in the south-west corner of the map. Now, I suspect the Skoda is going to try and either come up through the western pass, so he'll approach directly from the north on the west side of the map, or he will try and skirt around the outside. Now, I think he knows that the P2640 is in that little lookout area where he is at the moment. And that's going to try and that will probably prevent him from coming around the cliff and down on the 5 line. Oh, he's been cheeky. He's actually come all the way around the hill and come along the from the east. We're dialed in on him, dialing in the aim to get it nice and tight, and Round out. Oh, it went long. Now the P2640 has been hit, but we fire a round in, and oh, we hit the wreck of the Hetzer. And the P2640 takes out the Skoda T25. We fire a round in, almost in anger. But there are only 2 enemies remaining on the enemy team. It's their Arty and their Death Toaster. And the question is, where are they? Well, we've still got all our health, 260 hit points, so we might as well head straight for the enemy cap. We've got a good view range, so if we do spot the enemy, then not only can the M41 fire at them, but possibly the P2640 too, so long as he stays with us. There's the Death Toaster. We found him. We're dialing in. We'll get another shot up. Oh yes, we got a kill shot. 1-shot kill, 350 hit points. Beautiful. That means it's just the enemy R2 we've got to watch out for now. And I'm surprised the M41 didn't fire at us. I think as well he may have the high caliber. Yes, that was the enemy. That was the Arty enemy. The enemy Arty firing in there behind us. We did take a big round from that Death Toaster. You can see where it went in, right through the side. But we're heading for the enemy Arty now, and the enemy cap. Ideally, you go straight to the cap. I wouldn't go up on the rise, but I suspect that he wants to get the last kill. The M41's headed for the cap. The P26 is headed for the cap. It appears that we are actually headed up in towards the northeast corner, going around these wrecks. We're going to fire at the enemy Arty when he's spotted from up here. Oh no, he's going around. There's the M41. He's been spotted. Okay, going into position, aiming, taking careful aim, dial in the aim, dial it in, round out. Miss. He needs to get it. The M41's got back onto his cap area, but he's going to have to stop to shoot. If he tries otherwise, he's going to have to go on the move, and that's going to make him inaccurate. Oh, that one just went right over the top of him. Our M41's coming up to their M41. He might derp him. He might. We fire around in. Oh, we got a kill! But the M41 killed our M41, and that's a Radley Walters. Wow.
Your assistance has been requested.
And at the last moment, one of our team requests a platoon. And look at the end result. It's an ace tanker for KFB in the 105 leFH18B2 in the Fifi La Pew Pew. He also picked up his first mark of excellence during that battle. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 9. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills. A counter battery because he took out both of the enemy Arty, the Bishop and the M41, just before the M41, or just after the M41 killed our M41. And the high caliber for getting the most damage in the battle. And lastly, a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. So let's have a look at team scores. Well, highest damage, 2,186 hit points of damage. Highest the enemy could get was their T-3485. He managed to get 1,649. Then came the Sherman Firefly with 1,416. When it came to kills, obviously it's KFB with 8 kills, managed to dominate this battle. The next highest scorers were the VK3001P on his own team with 3, the Skoda T25, the T3485 on the enemy team, the M41, they all managed 3 kills apiece. Then came the 40-ton who managed to get 2 kills. When it came to base XP, again, it was KFB who managed to get the highest amount, 1,073 base experience points. The next highest score was the VK3001P. He managed 629. Then we got the P2640 who survived the battle, but luckily he survived it because he went off the west side and the M41 went up the east side towards the cap. And of course, it was the M41 who met the enemy M41 coming down the other side. And of course, that proved fatal for him. Highest score on the enemy team was their T3485M with 504 base experience points. So let's have a look at the detail report. Well, KFB fired 33 rounds from the 105mm gun. He got 11 direct hits, 11 penetration and 4 splash. Damage of 2,186 hit points, of which 1,836 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, and that was from the Death Toaster, and it was a penetration, obviously. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle. I think that would count as the Death Toaster. And he also damaged 10 of the enemy, 2/3 of the enemy team, and killed 8 of the enemy. That's more than half of the enemy team. He also did damage assistance of 184 hit points. On a premium account, he earned 51,968 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and remember this 105mm ammo is really cheap, he actually took away 46,848 credits. He received 1,610 XP, had a personal reserves bonus for 100% going, and of course this is a premium vehicle, so he also picked up a bonus of 644 XP, so his total came to 3,864 experience points for the battle. But it must have been very nice to pick up your first mark, an ace tanker, and the Radley Walters all in the same game. So congratulations KFB, nice battle. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.